What's up, guys, and welcome to Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 review. Oh, we're in the end game now, son. This was Infinity War before Marvel got their grubby little hands all over it. The beginning of the end. This film had some pretty spectacular moments. Yo, real quick though, R.I.P. Hedwig. I can't imagine what that must have felt like for Harry, to him to lose his little homie. You know, I got dogs, man. I love my dogs. And for it to die protecting him. Oh yeah, Professor Moody as well. But again, just immediately establishing that dark tone. It's like, people are gonna die now. No one is safe. Even Harry can die. We're in the end game. And I know not in this film Harry can die, but I mean, you know, overall, right? In this story of the Deathly Hallows, Harry can die. And that's pretty scary. The Death Eaters slowly chipping away at Harry's allies. Just that scene of Harry going through the list of the Order of the Phoenix and crossed out Sirius Black, crossed out Professor Moody, crossed out Dumbledore. You know, it's like, fuck, man. The Death Eaters and Voldemort are closing in on Harry. Yo, but real quick though, how the fuck is Umbridge not dead? Like, I get it, she's a witch. I get it. But she was getting dragged away by a gang of centaurs, dog. Maybe it explains it in the book. I mean, I haven't looked it up or anything. I haven't read the book. I know, f***ing blasphemous. But I would assume that maybe Death Eaters or Voldemort saw the darkness in her and kept her alive, saved her from that. That's my guess. Or she's just a witch and did some crazy shit. So many things. This is, in my opinion, probably the darkest film out of all of them. I don't think part 2 is that. Part 2 is definitely dark, but it feels more like we're fighting back. It feels like there's some kind of hope of like, we're gonna fucking stop Voldemort now. And you do get a sense of that too in here when they're doing the little heist. The Polyjuice potion, sneaking into the Ministry of Magic, all that. It was so fun. But the best part of this film, hands down, Dobby is back and he is a free elf.
Harry Potter, so long it's been.
I just love Dobby as a character. He's always there for Harry. He's just a friend. The friendiest of friends, you know what I mean? And always showing up at just the right time, saving Harry. And when Dobby died at the end of the film, that was, man, that was the saddest. It was just so sad because it's definite.
Dobby is happy to be with his friend.
It wasn't like Infinity War. Infinity War, everyone gets turned to dust, but you knew in the back of your mind, these characters are going to come back in some way. Dobby was dead. Just that whole scene burying him. Get choked up right now thinking about it, dude. It's really made me sad. Voldemort and his minions, just really persistent. So much so, it tears apart the trio, dude. The Horcrux invading Ron's mind, and then it's just Harry and Hermione. That's the one thing about this film that I really didn't enjoy. The long, overdrawn Harry and Hermione alone out in the wilderness trying to figure all this out. That felt the most, pacing wise, the worst thing out of all the Harry Potter films. It just took way too long, and it felt like they wanted to make this a part 1, part 2. I get it, the book is extremely long, but you couldn't fill up this section with, I don't know, something else, something more, just make it more exciting. And that's what this film really was. It was just them trying to figure out, how do we destroy these Horcruxes and how do we find the next one, until they get found and captured by Voldemort's minions because of Luna Lovegood's father. I get it though, you know, he's trying to save his daughter because who knows what's happening to her with Voldemort and Bellatrix Lestrange. And again, still leaving you little breadcrumbs like, who helped Harry get the Gryffindor sword? And why was this Gryffindor sword in the lake? Yeah, we all know it's Professor Snape. But at the time, you're like, what the fuck is going on? Who's helping him? Is that Dumbledore from Beyond? Pretty crazy. Although I do think, even with these crazy scenes that happen, I think the middle is just, it's too weak and it takes too long. Why are we in the forest in nature? I mean, I know why, but it's just, movie-wise, it's just really boring. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty boring. I think this is, I don't want to say it. I think this is the weakest film of the Harry Potter films. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have split it up into 2 movies. I mean, you probably should have. But that's okay. All right? It's not the greatest, okay? But it's still good. It's just not the... It's still good. And just to hit it with that ending shot of Voldemort getting the Elder Wand, prying it from Dumbledore's dead hands, dude, and just shooting lightning up into the sky. You're like, holy... That's an L, dude. Depressing film, not gonna lie. I give this film a witch on witch torture scene out of 10. Nah, but really, I do think this is the weakest film. I don't think it's a bad film. Alright? So I think I'm gonna give it like a 7.9. Just that pacing, man. I really got bored. But with that, I bid you adieu. Please like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the bell. You know what I'm saying? Get notifications. I stream and whatnot. I'm streaming Hogwarts Legacy and Marvel Rivals. I can't lie. Marvel Rivals fun as right now. Links down below. And other movie reviews and game reviews. I just posted a Black Myth Wukong review. Check that shit out. But yes, with that, take care now. And bye-bye then. Ta-ta.